I started the Pocket Rocket Foundation in 2012. It's a foundation that's geared towards student athletes, you know, helping them to navigate their journeys. We say we want to create lasting change. This year we're going to be celebrating our 10th year, and so far we've given 62 scholarships. We've spent a ton of money doing it, but you know, we're grateful to our sponsors who continue to pour into the foundation and the lives of our student athletes. And when I see them going on to being pilots or managers or teachers, it feels good to be able to associate myself with them, because I realize that they are also giving me hope and inspiration to continue to do the things that I do for them and for the next recipients that will come into the foundation.
Oh, I love that. Okay, founded by Olympic champion and ambassador Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price, the Pocket Rocket Foundation aims to support young Jamaican student athletes in excelling both academically and athletically. Now, providing financial assistance to help student athletes achieve their goals and maximize their potential, which is just incredible. So joining us this morning to tell us more is Executive Director of Pocket Rocket Foundation, Dr. Jermaine Calpin. Welcome to Sunrise.
Welcome to Sunrise.
My pleasure.
I asked him in the break if he can run, but then Tami asked him the right question.
He can't just run the foundation.
I can run the foundation.
You know, I know that, you know, we saw the video earlier where
Yes.
Shelley actually explains a little bit about the mission. But tell us a bit more about the mission, please.
So the foundation is now in its 11th year. We are geared towards partnering with student athletes to let them achieve their best, both athletically as well as academically.
Right.
We've now given 73 scholarships.
Wow.
So in our now 11th year, altogether 73 scholarships, and we're just about in the scholarship application season, which is now opened and remains open until August 19th. 25 schools have received these scholarships across these 11 years.
Whoa, you know, 25 schools. I'm curious to find out the selection process, and I'm happy to hear that even though they have to be student athletes, they don't need to become athletes like Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price.
It's not about star athletes. Yes. So once you're representing your school in any of the sporting disciplines, you can apply. You have to have at least a minimum of a 60% average in 5 or more subjects, right? Yes. You have to maintain participation in the sporting discipline, and it's not limited to track and field, because people assume that because our founder is a track athlete. We've done lacrosse, badminton, water polo, netball. Yeah, we've done all of these sporting disciplines, table tennis.
Great. Okay, so, you know, when we hear scholarships, like I always want to know, you know, what specific expenses does a Pocket Rocket Foundation cover for its recipients? So could we go into
basket is sweet, right? The basket is sweet. So each student now, we have about 26 left in the program, because you are eligible from 2nd through 6th form. They have a $100,000 bursary, right? But that's not just it. They get prizes and awards equivalent to $80,000. Digital phone credit. They get gift bags from Nike. They get baskets from Grace Kennedy. So altogether, it's almost $200,000 each recipient receives for the duration of the time they're eligible for the scholarship.
Is there a cap on the number of applicants?
Well, we don't have a cap. We've been giving about 6 or 7 every year. Last year, we decided to give 10. Which ended up being 11 in our 10th year. We want to widen the pool of applicants, right? Because people might think there's a town bias. We've awarded students from Knox, Clarendon College, St. Elizabeth Technical. We want students from across the gamut of the island to apply. It's not just a corporate year kind of scholarship. We want students to apply. And so we've been doing this kind of thrust to ensure that students know that once you're eligible, once you meet the criteria, you should apply.
You said that applications open again soon. Tell
They
us
are
about,
now open.
They're now
Yes,
open. Tell us
yes.
about the application process, please, and how people can find out more
So
information.
on our website, www.pocketrocketfoundation.org, as soon as you click onto the web page, the first banner you'll see is applications for scholarship. It requires some kind of eliminating questions, right, to ensure that it's only Jamaican student athletes, because every year we get solicitations from athletes across the world.
Interesting.
Right, because of the branding and because of the name Shelley and Fraser Price. Once they hear that, everyone wants to apply. So you have those kind of demographic questions. Students apply, and the selection process, there's a selection committee headed by the Deputy Executive Director. She's also the principal of the Wilmer's Girls' School, Mrs. Colleen Montague. There is a scholarship committee, and they go through the applications, and selection is made because the application closes August 19th to give us enough time to select and to, inform students that they've been selected, right?
Who's a good, like somebody watching this now might be thinking of their child or somebody they love, like who's a good candidate? Like you've seen the selection process, who is the person who should be like, you know what, we should apply?
Any student who is motivated, who wants some assistance to continue to fuel their dreams. We are very big on the life-changing, transformative experience of being both an athlete and a student. Any one of those students should apply. Young men, young women, we have supported them all over these almost 11 years. And I think what is fundamental about the vision of our founder is that we can transform the world through educational achievement. And I think that is where the crux of the foundation lies, that you can balance athleticism with academics.
That's so important. I'm impressed by that, because it doesn't mean that, because I'm an athlete, I can just participate. I have to do well. 60% average?
In 5 or more subjects.
5 or more subjects.
You must also, be a disciplined student, right? Because we want to ensure that the foundation is not brought into disrepute. So once you are a student, you have met the discipline criteria, the academic criteria, the sports participation criteria, which is why it's not open to first formers, because you would have needed at least a year of participation to apply. We just concluded a departure seminar for our students who are going off to college, 6 of them.
Oh, listen, talk to us about, there must be some success story you want to share.
Certainly. We are replete with success stories. In the very first cohort, Javane Atkinson, there's a pilot. We have accountants, right? In our most recent graduating cohort, we have an accountant that will work for one of the largest accounting firms in the world. She's now based in Georgia. So we want to let people know that you can be transformed through this experience. It's not just a name recognition of our ambassador, but it's what she wholeheartedly believes, that someone gave her assistance while she was a student athlete, and so she paid it forward, and we're asking all the recipients to pay it forward.
Love that.
Right? Each one should certainly help someone else.
I'm a student, I'm studying.
He is not.
He's a student applying.
Hey, listen, let me tell you, we need a lot more help.
We need a lot more athleticism to participate. Our guest has been Dr. Jermaine Calpin.
And it's McAlpin.
Excuse me, sorry.
Yes. Oh, thank you very much. McAlpin, Executive Director of Pocket Rocket Foundation. And if you have difficulty participating because you type in Mommy Rocket, no, you have to type Pocket Rocket.
PocketRocketFoundation.org.
On the flip side is Paris Podium. You don't want to miss that. Exciting times ahead. We'll be right back.